Hey guys, welcome to OG Design. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you've made it to this page, then you're probably as obsessed as we are and you're looking for a better way and a solution for your garage, planning your space, coming up with an awesome floor plan, figuring out what products you need, what kind of cabinet array you need. We can help you figure out how to pair all of that together and what the proper layout needs to look like. So what we provide is detailed design based on the products and the solutions that we sell. We're not an architecture firm, we're not a builder, we're not an installer, we're not going to design your entire building with the framing and all of that stuff. That's not what we do here. We are focused on the curated products and solutions that we've developed over time and figured out and found from obscure manufacturers. So taking everything from the OG store, everything that Matt has curated over the years, and figured out how to use it in an entire garage and how it's going to best fit what you're looking for and how you're planning on using your space, because how you plan on using it might be a little different than a detailer or a mechanic or a car storage facility or somebody who's just wanting to store cars in their garage. And then depending on the size of your space as well, it all will make a change or make a difference in what you're wanting to get out of it and what the end result is going to look like. So with the information that you provide with us, we work together to come up with a solution for renders for your garage so that you can see what it's really going to look like in different angles and different views. It's really pretty uncanny how accurate it can be. We've had several garages that we've been able to be on site for physically, and when you've spent so much time looking at these 3D images and then you see the garage in real life, once it's done or once it's in progress, it's just like, oh my gosh, it's the same thing. It's really pretty cool to be able to see that and to get a really good sense of what your space is going to look like, to figure out, spacing, how much walking area you're going to have, how much space you're going to have for your vehicles or for the work that you're going to be doing or the storage that you're going to have. And then the other part of what we provide along with those 3D renders are a really detailed floor plan, electrical, lighting, plumbing, everything that revolves around our products. We're gonna plan out for you and let you know exactly what you need to have, exactly where it needs to go, what the specifications are, what kind of power you need for your Nussbaum lift, what kind of power you need for your Werther compressor and for the lights from Cree and all of that. We'll be able to spec all of that stuff out for you so that you have a game plan that you can use to figure out where everything needs to go, or that you can work with your electrician or plumber or your contractor and say, hey, this is the plan that Obsessed Garage has come up with. This is what we need to do in this space. And then they can take that and make sure that the building is going to be able to support that. If your garage already exists, awesome. Then we have a finite space to work with, and then we can figure out exactly what the ultimate layout is going to be and the stuff that we can put in there based on what you have already in process. All right, so how do you get started? Down below on this page is the Garage Design Service. Purchase that, and then Ed is gonna reach out to you to kick things off, and he's going to ask you for all of your information about your project, about your garage, and dimensions and photos and all of that stuff. Ed's gonna share a form with you that will allow you to be able to upload as many files, as many photos as you want. The more information we have, the better. So please just overload us with info, and that's the best for us, for sure. So once we have all the information that we need, Ed will get you set up with a video call with one of our designers. Now, the video call isn't mandatory if you just don't want to do that or something. We can do a phone call, or we could just keep everything via email. But that initial video call is really helpful just to make sure that we're getting on the same page with everything, and then also just to kind of have that more relational experience with you and kind of just kick things off. Once the design is done, once you have the final design proposal, and once you have the final technical drawing that you can then hand off to your contractor, Ed will be the one to work with you on the actual game plan for ordering the products. You know, when it's time to order, say maybe, you know, Swiss Tracks was going to be one of the first things that you were going to order in your mind, but you know, the lighting is going to be a 6-month wait for some reason. That is usually not the case, but you know, just take that as an example. Well, we should probably go and order the lighting like as soon as we possibly can, so that way you're not put behind schedule with, you know, getting all of your stuff in line and installed and all of that. You know, we're not going to just give you a parts list and say, okay, you know, go to the website and have fun. I mean, if you want to do that, I guess, but we'll work with you to actually build out all of the individual invoices so that you know that you have every single little piece and part that you need. And then from there, you'll be able to work with Donnie and the fulfillment team and, you know, manage all of the shipments and stuff like that and what to expect as far as freight shipments and all of that. All this stuff is big. And it's probably going to ship on pallets, you know, especially the cabinets or lev rack and stuff like that. It's very large, very heavy. You're going to need to make sure that you have the proper space. It is going to be a lot of freight shipments. Everything's going to be arriving at different times. You know, we don't house cabinets and flooring and all this stuff at our warehouse. So we're able to fortunately rely on the manufacturers. They, you know, work with us and they ship directly from their facility. You know, we'll be able to help you manage that and make sure that your expectations are kind of in check and know what to expect for that. All right, guys, well, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to kind of welcome you to the page, welcome you to OG Design, and then give you a good rundown of what you can expect and kind of give you a better idea of what you're going to be getting into. If you have any questions, just shoot us an email, design@obsessedgarage.com. If you're, you know, maybe unsure about whether you just need help answering some questions or if you want to go through the full, you know, design service and you're not really sure which way you should go, just shoot us an email. Also, be sure to check out our Obsessed Garage YouTube channel. We've got a garage design specific playlist on there. Go check that out because that'll give you a little bit better context too about what to expect, what kind of, you know, software we're using, what the renders are gonna look like and the floor plans and stuff like that. And you can see some of the other builds and designs that we've done for some of our past clients. Shoot us an email if you need any help with anything or if you have any questions. Super glad to be able to work with you guys. Can't wait to make your ultimate version of what your garage can be become a reality.